tonight, you guys just play games. Enjoy it. Enjoy playing the way we play. Let's all go to work tonight, all right?
Would you please remain standing as we honor America with our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
And welcome inside GCU Arena for today's matchup between the Florida Atlantic Owls and the GCU Antelopes. Let's send it out the PA address for the national anthem. And welcome back to GCU Arena here as we get set to get ready for the starting lineups. And we'll go over the visitors from Florida Atlantic. They'll start with a junior forward out of Klein Oak High School in Spring, Texas, number 15, Sasha Cedeno, followed by a 5'10 freshman guard forward, Julia Janicki, number 21. Number 33 is a 5'9 junior out of Russia, Nika Ziranova. And number 34, a freshman forward, Katie O'Reilly. And number 50, a junior forward, number 50, Melinda Myers. And those will be your starters for the visitors, coming in with a 3-4 record, 0-3 on the road. And for your starting lineups for the GCU Antelopes, coming in with a record of 3-4, coming off of a 101-66 loss to the number 13 team in the country, your GCU Antelopes, here on the screen now. At guard, Paris, California, number 1, Anaya Baker, coming into the game, averaging 6.3 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, and 4.3 rebounds. Number 3, from St. Louis, Missouri, Marina Laramie, coming off a 24-point performance against the University of Washington. Number 11, Casey Rarick, the three-point specialist, two 6 3-point games this season. A point guard transfer from South Florida, Laura Marcos Canedos. And from Liberia, number 50, Zelor Massacoy. Not playing in a lot of games, but what she has played, she crashes the board and crashes them hard, averaging 8.7 rebounds per game, leads the team in that category. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. We'll run over them again very quickly. Number 15, Sasha Cedeno. Number 21, Julia Janicki. Number 33, Nika Ziranova. Number 34, Katie O'Reilly. And number 50, Melinda Myers for the Owls. And for the Antelopes, number 1, Anaya Baker. Number 3, Marina Laramie. Number 11, Casey Rarick. Number 13, Laura Marcos Canedo. And number 50, Zelor Massacoy. I'm Fletcher Like with Dewey Jeffries, and Dewey coming off a 101-66 learning opportunity loss to the number 13 team in the country, Washington. What did Los need to do today to rebound from that loss and get a win here against the Owls?
Well, you know what, looking at the statistics, the Owls seem to have a stronger offensive play with field goals, and they have 70.9 average points against our 63, 4.408 to our .367 field goal percentages. And if we have that defense today, then we will absolutely be able to stop this team.
The Owls coming in, shooting 40% from the field. The Lopes coming into the day's contest, shooting 36% from the field. Something to keep an eye on as we enter the first game. And a little thing to talk about here, Florida Atlantic will start with free throws, and they'll start with one made free throw after a scorebook error to start the game. Gives GCU a technical foul towards the team. The jump ball will happen now. Zelor Massaquoi coming up. Casey Rarick coming down with it. Lauren Marcos Canedo will get the point guard duties here on the first opening possession. Lauren Marcos Canedo playing and starting in 6 games thus far this season. Looking for some offense. Zelor Massaquoi driving and gets blocked down low by number 50, Melinda Myers, 6'2" junior from Gilbert, Arizona. The only Arizona native on the roster for the Owls. Katie O'Reilly breaking the press, getting the ball down low. The ball gets knocked out of bounds by Canedo.
And that's kind of what we're talking about. That initial defense is going to definitely show the Lopes to have that advantage if they can stop this offensive press from the Owls.
Inbounds play right underneath the basket. That's number 21, Janicki. Cedeno with the 3, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. The Lopes will get possession. Cedeno, 36% from beyond the arc. The Owls pressing here. Almost stolen away there. And that's going to be a 10-second backcourt violation. The Lopes weren't able to get the ball across midcourt before the 10 seconds expired on the shot clock. It's going to be a turnover there by the Lopes, and the Owls would get the ball back. Crushing defense so far from the Owls in the full court.
Absolutely. Both teams trying out this full court press. We'll see which team can execute it better.
Number 33, Ziranova taking over the point guard duties. Finds Cedeno. To Janicki. Cedeno is going to get whistled for a travel. Too many steps there by the forward. Turnover here again for Florida Atlantic. Still a 1-0 ball game after a minute and 1 seconds have gone off the clock. No field goal attempts for the Lopes. A 3-point attempt and now a turnover here for the Lopes here after Laura Marcos Canedo threw it away over the head of Zelor Massaquoi.
Looking to see there's a little bit of frustration on the Lopes team right now. There's not a whole lot of competent communication going on, and they're getting a little frustrated.
Katie O'Reilly out up top of the 3. Ball's off of Janicki. Casey Rarick gets the ball out to Anaya Baker. Rarick in the corner for 3. Just off the iron. Pulled down though by Anaya Baker. Lopes will get another 30-second shot clock here after that offensive board. Anaya Baker around the screen, pulls up and drains the first basket of the day for the Lopes. The Owls going quickly. Cedeno off the backboard and iron and out. Both teams pushing here off of missed field goals. Casey Rarick in the corner decides not to take the 3-pointer and will swing it back out to Laura Marcos Canedo. Down low to Laramie. Pull up off the front iron. No good. Rebound. Cedeno into the corner for Janicki. No good. Rebound Massaquoi. Casey Rarick, 2-on-1 opportunity in favor of the Owls. Down low to Laramie. Laramie driving. Looking for somebody. And Casey Rarick gets fouled from behind by number 33, Nika Ziranova. Ziranova's first personal foul, first foul of the contest as well. Lopes will get the ball underneath the basket. Nia Baker to inbound. Laramie pulls it down. Lopes slowing things down here, up 2-1. here in the first quarter. Rarick from the corner drives. Her little floater is no good. Rebound, Anaya Baker. Lopes get another 30-second shot clock after another offensive rebound.
You love to see those rebounds too, especially because with a team like this who is offensively strong, getting as many chances as we can to take the ball to the hoop is everything that we need, just like that.
Great move there by Laramie, going one way and switching direction and going the other way. She gets that basket to fall. Vashni Perry with the point guard duties right now after substitution for Cedeno. Perry coming around a screen. Great steal attempt there by Anaya Baker, but Katie O'Reilly dives on top of it and gets it back out to Ziranova. For three, it's no good. Rebound by Casey Rarick. Zaranova's three-pointer no good. Anaya Baker gives it up for Lauren Marcos Canedo. Rarick to Baker. Lopes setting up their play, taking 20 seconds off the shot clock, really working their offense, taking as much time as they can. Laramie, with 3 seconds on the shot clock, pulls up, makes it. She has 4 now. Laramie with 4 and Baker with 2 round out the Lopes 6. 0 for 4 from the field for the Owls thus far.
A good cycle of passing that went around for the Lopes too, making sure their eye was on the ball.
Using every bit of the shot clock on that possession before getting a basket. 2 substitutions coming in for the Lopes and 2 coming in for the Owls, as the Owls threw that one away, attempting to get the ball down low. The ball drifted out of bounds. Another turnover here for the Owls, their 3rd turnover of the game. Majewski is going to get whisked for a double dribble at midcourt. And that's going to be a turnover. Her first touches of the game results in a turnover. Zaranova with the point guard duties. Number 5, Doyle. To Bailey. Janicki back out. Zaranova, and she's going to get whistled for a travel. Hopped and then jumped again. And that's going to give the ball right back to the Lopes.
This Lopes defense is incredible right now. Making sure they're forcing the Owls to have to think outside the box to try to get to the basket, and this is just not working for them right now.
Trap again from the Owls, and Laramie beats it. Gajewski into the corner for Rarick. Out and in and out there. As Rarick's shot doesn't fall from the corner. Doyle with the ball. Janicki coming around a screen. She's going to pull up for 3. And that's going to be off the front iron, no good. Casey Rarick finds Anaya Baker quickly down to number 20, Vanessa Murphy. Her layup is good off the glass. That's going to, ball's going to get past the cheerleaders, and it's going to be a timeout here on the floor. Lopes lead 8-1 here. 4:49 left in the first quarter. Lopes up 8-1.
Gear up for greatness. Do not accept defeat. We will not disappoint. We will not quit. We are the Intensity Brewing in the heart of Phoenix. We are the Lopes Rising. Come watch us defend our house against Louisville, San Diego State, and rival New Mexico State. Catch all the family-friendly entertainment. Games will sell out. Get your basketball season tickets today at lopestickets.com.
And welcome back to GC Arena here. The Lopes leading 8-1 here in the first quarter. The Lopes bearing 4 shots thus far in the contest. The Owls haven't made a shot yet. Their first point coming off of a technical free throw before the game even started. What's been working for the Lopes so far?
You know what, like we said before, it's that defense that the Lopes have. They're able to stop and pressure the Owls right now, and the Owls are not sure exactly how to get around that moving matrix of the Lopes players right now. And it's keeping the Lopes in the lead and making sure that they haven't even scored yet except for that first initial point.
Lopes smothering defense, a story so far. The other story so far, the fact that the Owls haven't made a field goal. 0 for 5 from the field thus far, shooting 3 or 4 shots from beyond the arc, all of them off the front iron. Lopes smothering defense really been the story so far, but the Owls have forced turnovers from the Lopes end by pressing high up the court and producing the full court press that's turned the ball over multiple times. They just haven't been able to show for it.
Exactly, and that lack of execution is what's probably going to be their downfall for this first half.
As the teams are called out of their huddles and their timeouts as the ball went out of bounds. You can see the Lopes, Trent May firing his team up here out of the timeout. Lopes leading 8-1, 4:49 left in the first quarter. The Lopes 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, but 4 for 9 from the field, shooting 44%. The Owls 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cedeno with the ball. Lopes with a soft full court press there. The Owls were able to break it. 18 on the shot clock. Zoranova with the ball, guarded by Anaya Baker, who leads the team in steals. Cedeno for 3. The leading scorer, no good. Rebound, Laramie. Anaya Baker pushing the Gajewski, and she makes her first shot of the game. Lopes now lead 10-1. That's going to force a timeout here from the Owls. Lopes lead 10-1 after that made field goal. They're shooting 50% from the field thus far in the game. Lead 10-1.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GC Arena. Lopes lead 10-1 here. The Owls still haven't made a field goal as we get set. The ball's inbounded now, and the Owls are pushing the pressure. Cedeno to the rack, and she gets her first basket and the Owls' first basket to fall, guarded by Laramie down low there. 10-3 here, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Down low to Laramie, turnaround, and the little hook J there is good from Laramie. She has 6 points to lead the team. Ball off of Vanessa Murphy, and then looked like it was going to go off of an Owl, but it did not. A little turnaround there on the replay for you from Laramie. Little sweet touch there off the fingertips. Nothing but net as Laramie gets her 6th point to fall. She's 3 for 4 from the field. She had 24 points against the number 13 team in the country, Washington. Number 31, Gabriel's shot's no good. Rebound by O'Reilly, and she gets her basket to fall. 12-5 here for the Lopes. Laramie also had 31 points against the University of Denver in the first game of the Thanksgiving Invitational here for GCU. Little floater off the glass for Casey Rarick. She gets that basket to fall. Her first basket of the game after going 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Foul is going to be called against Rarick now. August Bouchard checks into the game. Comes in for Anaya Baker. Ziegler Massaquoi is going to come in for Vanessa Murphy. And Laramie's really come on. She's a transfer this year from ECU, East Carolina University, and she's really been the offensive prowess down low that the Lopes have needed this year. They have the scoring from beyond the arc. They needed somebody down low, and Laramie's been that. Rebound there by Massaquoi. Outlet to Rarick. Pushing the tempo as Rarick finds Gajewski in the corner. Back out to Bouchard. Bouchard finds Laramie. Turns around. She's going to get whistled for a travel. Great defense there from Janicki. She forces the turnover. Janicki had 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists on Thursday against the University of Arizona down in Tucson as the Owls complete their Arizona road trip, facing Arizona on Thursday and Grand Canyon here today on a Sunday. Shot from beyond the arc from Gabriel's no good. Alex Bloom down low to Laramie, guarded by Gabriel. Bouchard to slow things down. 17 on the shot clock. Gajewski guarded by Cedeno. Floater from Gajewski, it's good. coming around the screen from Laramie, and she gets that one to fall.
The patience of the Lopes just is so helpful right now, getting them to think about all of this transition and all these moves like this replay. Gajewski just takes it up and floats it right in there.
Jenneke comes around a screen there, guarded by Gajewski, and gets her pull-up to fall. 16-7 lead for the Lopes. Alex Bloom down low off of a pick and roll. Laramie's shot is no good, but rebounded by Massaquoi. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of the Owls.
A little aggressive right there from Zeeler Massaquoi.
Zeeler Massaquoi coming in, playing only in 4 games this far, 6 games this far, starting her 5th out of 7. Perry is guarded by Touchard. Alex Bloom guarding number 23, Alexis Shannon. Doyle down low. Her pass out to Shannon is nicked, but she gets it back and makes her basket. 16-9 lead for the Lopes now. Lopes working their offense, getting the ball down to Laramie. So many times we see that. Laramie off the glass, sweet shot there from Laramie down low.
Absolute powerhouse underneath the basket.
Touchard guarding Jenneke. Number 10, Perry for 3, no good, off of the glass, no rebound. And the ball is shot again there, and Zeeler Massaquoi pulls down another rebound. She has 4 so far in the game. Laramie passing to August Touchard, and Touchard is fouled by Perry. Ashley Perry, a freshman from Norcross, Georgia, scored 3 points and had a rebound against Arizona, averaging 5.4 points per game.
These rebounds are showing that the Lopes are playing aggressively on defense and offense, making sure that they have majority possession of the ball.
August Touchard gets the ball from Gajewski. Gajewski out to Alex Bloom. 13 seconds on the shot clock, waiting for the offense. August Touchard comes around a screen. Her three-pointer is no good, off the iron. Jenneke pushing the pressure and pushing the pace right now. Perry, pull up from the free throw line and the elbow. It's good as time expires here in the first quarter. Lopes up 18-11 after the Lopes started the game down 1-0, and that ends the first quarter. Lopes up 18-11.
We stand up every day for the future of West Phoenix because this is our home. We see every block and blade of grass as our own. Every story is our heritage. Every child is ours to inspire. And every tough reality is ours to transform. We'll bring brilliant minds to the table, neighbors, students, public servants, and leaders. We'll roll up our sleeves and revive each block, brick by brick and dollar by dollar, until every learner, worker, school, and business has the tools to exceed its potential. Every success story will fuel us forward. We'll shine light in darkened corners and knock down ivory towers, sowing seeds of sustainable shared growth. We will humble ourselves to the greater good and write new rules for transformative campus and community renewal. Why? Because we are Grand Canyon University. We are the next generation. We are in West Phoenix, and this community is our home.
Welcome back to GC Arena. After the first quarter ended, we're going to start the second quarter here shortly. Lopes up 18-11. The story of the first quarter so far, the Lopes out-rebounding the Owls 12-6. What's been helping the Lopes so far on the glass?
You know what? Those rebounds are crucial. Their offense and their defense, like I said before, are pretty strong and powerhousing right now. And getting these rebounds and being able to get the ball back and in their possession to get another chance to shoot at the basket is what's keeping them in this game right now.
Steal by Anaya Baker, finds Laramie quickly. She's fouled on her shot attempt, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Fouls against number 23, Alexis Shannon.
Lopes' defense has forced quite a few turnovers from the Owls today as well.
Laramie is a 66% free throw shooter as she seeks her first one. She has 9 points to lead the Lopes so far in the game, 4 for 7 from the field. She has a rebound as well. Anaya Baker guarding Perry here as Perry brings the ball up. Gets a screen. Wide open from beyond the arc. It's no good there from number 50, Melinda Myers. Janicki with the ball. Alexis Shannon driving against Anaya Baker. Janicki gets the ball back, guarded by Rarick. Shannon in the corner. Ziegler-Mascoy gets it off of Doyle. Casey Rarick picks up the loose ball. Casey Rarick wide open, the pass from Laura Marcos Canedo. Shot is no good. Rebound goes off of an owl and out of bounds. The Lopes will retain possession.
This Lopes defense is incredible. Their matrix, their moving defense is able to keep the Owls at bay, and they haven't been able to keep a whole lot of shots.
Lopes leading 20-11 here in the second quarter. Laramie shot out of the inbounds pass. She makes it. She now has 12 points in the game, a team lead and a game lead thus far through just over a quarter. Myers guarded by Laramie. 3-point attempt from Perry's no good. Rebound Canedo.
Excellent
Canedo
spin move from Canedo.
to Baker. Massacoy passes it into the shins of Laramie. Gets the ball back and finds Nia Baker. Good effort there from Massacoy. Timeout on the floor. And they're going to go to the replay monitor, it looks like here. Lopes lead 22-11. Lopes shooting 52% from the field, 10 of 19. The Owls shooting 27% from the field, 5 of 18, 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. Neither team has made a three-pointer yet this game, and both teams are three-point specialist teams, as Malia Sensi has made 10 three-pointers on the season, and Sasha Cedeno has made 18, and the Lopes' Casey Rarick has had 2 6 three-pointer games thus far in the season. She had 17 three-pointers coming into the weekend before the game against Washington. The ball will stay with the Lopes. 8:05 on the clock. Lopes lead 22-11. Rarick to inbounds. Finds Vanessa Murphy. Nia Baker coming around. Rarick screen. Murphy, shot from the corner. Rebound by Cedeno. Cedeno driving, trying to go coast to coast, but she's smothered by Vanessa Murphy. Jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Owls. The ball will stay on this side of the court. Florida Atlantic with 3 timeouts left. Grand Canyon with 4. Inbounds, it's number 3, Zoranova. Guarded by Baker. Baker, relentless defense, switched Canedo on her. Pull up from O'Reilly, and it's good. O'Reilly now has 4 points. She's perfect from the field as well. Laramie guarded by Cedeno. Baker guarded by Zoranova. Ball movement around the perimeter for the Lopes. Floater from Baker, no good. Rebound O'Reilly. The Owls are pushing the tempo again. Both teams like to push the tempo on missed field goals. Three-pointer from Zoranova is no good. Rebound there by the Owls. Down low to Doyle. O'Reilly kicking out to Zoranova. Doyle all alone. Casey Rarick over-committing on the steal attempt. Doyle had an open shot.
One thing both teams are doing incredibly well is being able to swing the ball around the arc and make sure they can look for somebody who's open, trying to find that open shot.
Canedo for three and drains it. An assist from Casey Rarick. For Marcos Canedo's first shot and first make of the game. And another turnover here for the Lopes as they steal it off of an Owl. Lopes up 10 here in the second quarter. Really showing the change in philosophy and mentality after that Washington loss. Laramie around, Doyle scoop up and in. Zoranova wide open. She misses her layup. Rebound by Cedeno, and she puts it in after Zoranova missed the wide open layup on the fast break. Laura Marcos Canedo calling out the play. As the Lopes will look to get their offense going. Laramie wide open, kissing it off the glass and in. Down low on the baseline, 12-point lead here for the Lopes. And another turnover for the Owls. The Lopes will get the ball right back. A couple substitutions coming into the game for the Lopes. Touchard, Gajewski, and Zelor Massacoy, the three substitutions coming into the game for the Lopes. Laramie gets her defender to fall to the ground and then makes the basket. Laramie has 18 points in the game so far. And Laramie's doing what Dwayne Russell did last night, not score all the points for the team. Big block there from Zelor Massacoy down low, acting like nothing happened there. Touchard on the fast break, slowing things down. And Nia Baker with the ball now. Guarded by Zoranova. Down low to Zelor Massacoy, working on her defender. Kicking it back out to Laramie. Goes to the basket, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
And that's one thing about Marina Laramie is that having somebody who can shoot, who's a bigger player, taller player on the court is a complete advantage because she can go down to the basket and drive the ball and everybody tries to take her.
Lopes lead 31-17. We'll be back for Laramie's two shots after the break.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
Welcome back to GC Arena. Lopes lead 31-17 in the timeout right now. And Marina Laramie's been doing it all. 18 points. She's going to the line to shoot two coming out of timeout. What's been working for Marina Laramie so far today?
Marina Laramie is just an aggressive player, and that's always good for the Lopes. She's able to get down either, whether it be shots, rebounds, whatever. She's able to get there, take that, and make something happen with it.
Marina Laramie getting the bulk of the touches in the possession. Usage rating, one of the highest on the team. The Lopes really giving her the ball in just about every single possession, creating opportunities for her to score. We saw that against Denver, scoring 31. We saw that against the University of Washington, ranked 13th in the country, scoring 24 points against a top-ranked team. She's going to be able to score points against Washington. She's going to be able to score points against Denver, and she's showing that she can score points against Florida Atlantic.
Absolutely, and if they get her underneath that basket, they're able to see her right underneath it, and they get her the ball. She turns around, puts it up, and it's always in.
The down-low post play for Laramie is prestige and Division I quality, and she's been showing that transfer from East Carolina as the teams are out of their timeouts coming onto the floor. Laramie leading the team with 18 points. She'll go to the line to shoot two to try to push it to 20 here as she has an opportunity to do so. Coming into the weekend and the contest, shooting 66% from the free throw line. Misses the first and has an opportunity for the second. 2 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Second one is good. And Anaya Baker gets a steal. August Duchard for 3. It's good. 4 points there in a matter of seconds after August Duchard's three-pointer, but Anaya Baker doing all the work getting that steal. Melinda Myers with the shots, no good, as well as number 31, Gabriel. Lopes having another possession here, leading 35-17. Anaya Baker down low to Laramie, guarded by 2 players. She's going to go to the line shooting 2 again. 4:19 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. Traveling there by Laramie is the call. Janicki bringing the ball up. Zoranova to Gabriel, and she's going to get whistled for a travel. Both teams traveling here on back-to-back possessions.
That's a cause of excellent defense. When the defense is good enough to make the players not necessarily know where to take the ball, that's when mistakes happen. They don't know, they're not sure where to go next.
And we saw that last night, the Lopes men's team playing against number 14 Louisville, forcing Louisville to create multiple turnovers and traveling multiple times with relentless defense in the first half that forced many turnovers. August Duchard in the corner, gets it down low. Tanisha Daniels. Ball out of bounds. Owls will get the ball. Zoranova with the point guard duties. Zoranova is double teamed right at midcourt. The ball is going to go out of bounds, but it's going to say it went off of an Antelope player. Ball will stay with the Owls.
Out of bounds, possession Owls.
Neither team really knowing what the call is. The Lopes going over to inbounds the ball. The Owls are playing defense on their own side. Steal by August Duchard. 2-on-1 opportunity. Anaya Baker to August Duchard in the corner. Offensive foul by Anaya Baker after the steal. Player control foul there. She wasn't able to see her progress and ran into the defender. Zoranova guarded by Duchard. Cedeno guarded by Gajewski for 3. No good. Rebound by Zoranova. A little floater off the front iron. No good. Rebound Tanisha Daniels. Zelor Massaquoi to Gajewski. Coming off the bench today. Anaya Baker down low. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Down low to Massaquoi. Stolen away by Janicki. Cedeno with the ball. Down low to Doyle. Doyle guarded by Massaquoi. Great move there, going from low to high as she gets a little layup to go. 35-19 lead for the Lopes here. 2 minutes left on the clock. Tanisha Daniels down low, guarded by Doyle. Duchard wide open, nobody on her. In and out off the iron and the glass. Pushing it to Zoranova, way out of bounds there over the top of Zoranova's head. Out of bounds. 3 substitutions coming for the Lopes. Lopes committing 9 turnovers in the contest. The Owls committing 12. 8 this quarter for Florida Atlantic. 4 this quarter for the Lopes. As Laura Marcos Canado comes back in and retains the point guard duties. Down low to Laramie. And Laramie's going to go to the line yet again, fouled by number 50, Melinda Myers.
It's interesting to see what Coach Trent May is doing. He's got Marina Laramie and Tanisha Daniels in there for a little bit of the height advantage for both of them to be down low.
Two big forwards for the Lopes on the floor right now. Laramie gets her first free throw to go. She now is across the teens number, and she's into 20 points now. 20 points for Laramie of the 36. Laramie with 1 rebound and 20 points in 15 minutes played. She makes her second free throw on this trip to the line, and she's 5 of 6 from the line so far today. Into the corner, Cedeno. Doyle down low, guarded by Gajewski, out of bounds, off of Doyle, as it's nicked away there by Marina Laramie. She forces the turnover. The Lopes will get the ball back. Laura Marcos Canino guarded by Zoranova. Down low to Laramie, in the corner for Rarick. Her shot off of the backboard. And Laura Marcos Canedo is going to get whistled for over and back. Laura Marcos Canedo had gotten back on defense early, thinking the ball was a turnover. Then when she saw that the ball was bouncing at about midcourt, she jumped over the line. Feet coming down on the basket side, the team basket side, and grabbing the ball, and then got whistled for over and back. But the Owls give it right back to the Lopes. So nothing hurt there on that turnover by Canedo, as the Owls give it right back. Down low to Tanisha Daniels at the block. Gajewski for 3. Off wide left, off the iron. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Owls.
Turn into a much quicker paced game as both teams are pushing down the court. Although the Lopes have a very strong defense right now, making sure that the Owls are having to work for their way to get down to the basket.
Perry over to Shannon. Back out to Doyle, guarded by Tanisha Daniels. Strong, powerful layup there by Doyle. Gets it to go. And now will be a timeout here for the Lopes, called by Trent May. Lopes lead 37-21 here in the second quarter.
I'm Dewey, a student here at GCU studying communications. My dad graduated from GCU in 2009, and he is definitely bleeding purple. He loves GCU to the max. Me choosing to follow in his footsteps was the best idea I could have chosen. The program they had here and the direction it could take me was exactly what I wanted and what I needed. I am a GCU Lope, and I will forever always be one.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GC Arena. Lopes leading 37-21 here in the second quarter. Just under a minute left to play in the first half. Lopes, Marina Laramie, 21 points, leading the team and the game with 21. What has she been doing well so far in the game?
You know, it's been a team effort. The team has been able to see her and read her, get her the ball, and she's just been able to execute all of her plays. They're working together, they're talking, them being able to get across the court and talk to each other, making sure that everybody's on the same page before they make any moves.
Defensive foul there by Perry. She ran right into a set screen there from Gajewski. Good screen from Gajewski, and she took a hard foul there from a smaller Perry. Rarick to inbounds. Canedo finds Gajewski. She's going to go to the rack. Floater off the iron, no good, but rebound by Tanisha Daniels. Back out to Canedo. Wide open atop the arc. No good there on her three-pointer. Rebound by the Owls. Shannon to Cedeno. Cedeno up and down, traveling is the call. She didn't get her shot off before she came back down. 18.3 seconds left on the clock. Lopes will have one more possession here, guaranteed. Up 37-21. Tanisha Daniels with the ball, 9 seconds left. Laura Marcos Canedo, 5 seconds left. The layup off the glass. She's going to get whistled And there's going to be a foul called against Melinda Myers with 2.6 seconds left on the clock. And Laura Marcos Canedo will go to the line shooting 2.
Myers' second personal, 15 foul.
Laura Marcos Canedo, a 77% free throw shooter. She makes her first one. Laura Marcos Canedo with 4 points now in the game. Made a three-pointer and now a free throw. She makes her second free throw as well. She has 5 now, second most points on the team. The buzzer beater shot from Alexis Shannon is no good. Lopes lead 39-21 points going into the half. A great offensive performance from the Lopes so far, specifically Marina Laramie.
Founded on the belief that the entrepreneurial dream is an engine that drives innovation forward in the global marketplace, the Colangelo College of Business educates and develops values-driven business leaders. Our graduates exemplify the principles of servant leadership and entrepreneurship. GCU's strong Christian identity informs the education we receive, integrating our Christian values with the business curriculum. The college features more than 25 programs from the bachelor through the master's level, catering to traditional, evening, and online students. These programs serve a diverse set of aspiring business professionals who not only learn in the classroom, but gain real-world experience operating actual businesses. Our students also receive unique access to Jerry Colangelo's legendary experience, leadership, and connections throughout the business world. Find out more at gcu.edu/business.
Welcome back to GC Arena. Lopes leading 39-21. Dewey, Marina Laramie leads the team and leads the game with 21 points. She's been an offensive threat all night long, and the Lopes defense has forced 15 Owls turnovers. What's been working for the Lopes so far?
You know what? Their defense has been absolutely outstanding this entire game. From the beginning of the game, they've had this I keep saying this matrix defense where they're just fluid in the motion, reading each other, talking to each other, not really getting in each other's way. They know what's going to happen, and they're being able to stop the Owls before they can do anything.
Absolutely, as the Lopes been able to do just about everything they've wanted to all game long, as they've been able to do what they've been doing all season long, except for that game against the University of Washington where they let things get away from them, but it's top 13 team in the country, so it's a learning experience and they were able to come in and do good things. But there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, not necessarily in front of the camera like you and I today, Dewey. And let's take a look at what GCU TV has been able to do over the course of the year so far.
So GCU TV is a digital video platform. It's a lot like a traditional TV station, except for the fact that it's all done over the web. And the content is from all different aspects of GCU. It's basically, you've got your athletics, events, chapel, all kinds of things that are happening on campus. And then there's also another layer of more like a traditional show. So we have things like coaches shows, Finding Tatum's Purpose, Ending Faith, which is a spiritual life show. And so it's a mixture of things that are happening on GCU's campus, things that are of interest to GCU, the GCU community.
It's something that was really, really supported by everyone at GCU, and that includes the president, President Mueller. He's been able to give the resources needed to deliver the platform. Obviously, we needed a staff that was put in place in probably the last 2.5 to 3 years. And then it also took the support and enthusiasm of a number of GCU students to get behind the effort, and they're really a huge driving force behind the platform.
Working for GCU TV, I do a variety of different jobs. I work for all of the sporting events. We do broadcasting. I help work with the cameras. I do replay. I even got the chance to be the technical director for a couple different games. And then I also do different things in the office with editing. We do social media pieces, Finding Tatum's Purpose. We got to help with commercials. Just one of the things I love about working for GCU TV is the extreme variety of work that we get to do.
I think the real world experience is really good. You see a lot of qualifications and requirements on job applications, and they can seem overwhelming sometimes. And I think that the real world experience that I'm experiencing right now will give me that, and knowing that even though those things are on the qualifications guidelines, that I know I can do them because I've learned them here at GCU.
There is so much that I get out of working here. I love the environment that GCU TV provides. I think that all of the student workers and all of the workers are so helpful in teaching editing and teaching camera work, and also letting us be a part of that and being a pretty essential part in making videos for GCU students and prospective students that want to come look at the school. I think that it is a really great opportunity to work here.
GCU TV is both a place that the community can look to find things, and it's also a way that we can basically shine a light on all the amazing things that are already happening here. So it's this place in the middle that connects the greater GCU community with other parts of the community, and we're a conduit really to help people become more aware of what's going on.
And welcome back to GCU TV here at GCU Arena for the women's basketball game against Florida Atlantic University. The Lopes leading 39-21. And Dewey, we've worked for GCU TV, as you saw in the little feature there. And it's been a fun experience and hopefully a meaningful one as we get to do real world experiences and get to do things in the field that we want to do after we go and get our degree.
Absolutely. I don't know. It's a lot of fun to be able to work for GCU TV and getting like the inside scoop of everything that's going on and being able to be a part of that and make a difference in that as well. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And there's more than just what goes on right here in front of the camera. Krista and Taylor behind the scenes today in the booth. Give a big shout out to them today for making things run smoothly and making us look good here at the scores table. And we'll take a short break here and we'll be right back for the second half and more statistic and analysis from the game.
I'm Taylor, and I'm getting my Bachelor's of Science degree in marketing from GCU. Moving on campus was one of the best decisions ever. Once I moved on campus, what really made me feel like I was a GCU student was going to all of the events and getting plugged into all the different things that we have going on here. One of the things that makes me feel most safe on campus is just the whole community aspect, like we're a big family here. Being an RA has given me a lot of experience that I think I can carry on through the rest of my life. Between my academic scholarship, my RA scholarship, I've got a lot of school paid for already. And what's been nice is that as I've been working throughout school, I've been paying back my loan each summer. The day I graduate, it'll feel awesome because I'll be graduating in 3 years and I'll have little to no debt.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. GCU is the university that never sleeps, moving at the speed of light, so we can give our students the competitive edge they need to succeed. And now, GCU is leading in the areas of computer science and IT. We prepare students to meet the demands of the fastest growing industry through our innovative IT programs in our College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. Using the latest real-world tools and an adaptive curriculum, GCU gives students the education they need today to excel in their careers tomorrow. Join the most inventive concept in education right now and position yourself for a future in the expanding world of IT. GCU offers fast-track options with courses in cybersecurity, cloud computing, systems architecture, and business analytics. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/IT.
We stand up every day for the future of West Phoenix because this is our home. We see every block and blade of grass as our own. Every story is our heritage. Every child is ours to inspire. And every tough reality is ours to transform. We'll bring brilliant minds to the table, neighbors, students, public servants, and leaders. We'll roll up our sleeves and revive each block, brick by brick and dollar by dollar, until every learner, worker, school, and business has the tools to exceed its potential. Every success story will fuel us forward. We'll shine light in darkened corners and knock down ivory towers, sowing seeds of sustainable shared growth. We will humble ourselves to the greater good and write new rules for transformative campus and community renewal. Why? Because we are Grand Canyon University. We are the next generation. We are in West Phoenix, and this community is our home.
GCU's College of Science, Engineering, and Technology offers a premier STEM education with relevant curricula designed to lead you to a career in the competitive fields of science, technology, engineering, and math. GCU is investing in the future of our STEM programs with multiple state-of-the-art facilities, providing students with access to cutting-edge technology. Our STEM education is motivated by a Christian worldview, which cultivates ethical decision-making. The College of Science, Engineering, and Technology fosters traits in adaptability, collaboration, creativity, as well as ethical and social awareness, which makes our graduates from our STEM programs more competitive. Through robust collaboration and partnership with industries that require a STEM-prepared workforce, our faculty concentrates exclusively on student success within a deeply nurturing Christian setting. Find out more at gcu.edu/CSET.
Welcome back to halftime of a 39-21 contest between the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Lopes led by Marina Laramie with 21 points so far in the game, absolutely obliterating the boards and the glass and the rim today, as she's been able to really exert her dominance down low all night long, going 8 of 11 from the field. Dewey, she's been fantastic tonight. She's been fantastic all season long. She's been staying out of foul trouble today. She stayed out of foul trouble against Washington. She could do good things the rest of the game as well.
Absolutely, and you know, it's like I said before, it's a team effort. The way that the team is playing today, they're playing in sync. They're reading each other, they're talking to each other on the court, and they're able to find the open spot. And it just happens that Marina Laramie is always down there and is ready to take the ball and put it up to the net.
Everything going through Laramie. She gets a touch just about every single possession, whether that's just out top of the key when they're just passing the ball around, or that's getting the ball down low to her when she can get one-on-one with a defender and turn her defender and then lay it in off the glass. She's been able to score 21 points so far in the game. Been doing great things all day long, and we'll see if she can continue to do that the rest of the contest. Next closest scorer for the Lopes, Laura Marcos Caneda with 5 points. She's perfect from the line. Jessica Gajewski has 4. Those are the 3 leading scorers. Laramie with 21, Laura Marcos Caneda with 5, and Jessica Gajewski with 4. We'll see if the Lopes can continue to pass the ball around and get everybody some equal scoring, or if it's going to continue to be Laramie all night long on the Sunday afternoon here in beautiful Phoenix. And last night, Dewey, I was at the game, sitting in the stands, but last night's game against Louisville was absolutely stunning. The Lopes dropping that game by 9 points to the number 14 team in the country, Louisville, but a fantastic performance. I couldn't even hear myself think for 75 to 100% of the time. The latter part of that being the actual number, I couldn't think at all.
Absolutely.
It was too loud in here.
And the one thing that was so humbling to hear, just from a Lopes perspective, was that the coach of Louisville even said that it was one of the best games that he had ever played, and that it was humbling for him and his team to come down here to play against Coach Marley's team and us and the Lopes, and to have one of the best guards, Dwayne Russell, come up and show up and rip this team apart.
Yeah, Dwayne Russell, 42 points, is absolutely outstanding. And unfortunately, he couldn't get any help from the rest of the team. Louisville's defense, one of the best defenses in the country. Rick Pitino kind of grilling his team before the game, saying that his team hadn't played well. They had one loss. He wanted to be 7-0 coming into this first game on the road, official road game. Everything else has been a neutral site game for the Louisville Cardinals. But coming in, and he shut down every player except for Dwayne Russell. Scored 42 points, guarded against a 7-footer, guarded by a 5'9" guy, guarded by a 6'4" guy, everything. Couldn't stop Dwayne Russell, a little 5'9" guy from Peoria, Arizona, was lights out all night long, hitting it from down low, hitting it from beyond the arc. Hit a buzzer beater, down 2 at half. Everybody thought, okay, we're going into half, down 2, but he hit a 3 at the buzzer, and this place erupted. I hadn't heard this place this loud ever.
He's the literal epitome of speed. He's so quick, so fast, and you know what, we're going to have highlights of the women's game back in a moment. And just the intensity of both of these games right now, seeing everything that's going on today and yesterday, the Lopes have definitely showed up and have competed in the last 2 days.
Absolutely, the Lopes, both teams, really the Lopes women's team right now has been feeding off of that energy that I don't think is dissipated from the arena since last night's game. As you see the highlights on your screen now, Lopes really making the Owls pay all day long. as the Lopes have been able to jump out to a 39-21 point lead. Laramie getting that basket to fall. One of her first shots of the game, Anaya Baker getting it right back out to Laramie. She was able to do it while dribbling. She was able to do it just off of a pass. She was able to do it down low with her back turned towards the basket. She's been able to do it all. Vanessa Murphy getting that basket to fall off the glass there. Doing it in transition. Doing it down low on slow, waiting all 28 seconds of the 30-second shot clock to get a shot off. Lopes have been slowing it down, speeding it up, and doing it from every angle and facet of the game. The floaters, the jump shots, the pull-ups, the three-point ball, everything's been working. Lopes are clinical from the line as well, 7 of 8 from the line. Lopes have been able to really show what they've learned against that Washington team that's very, very good, making it to the Final Four last year. Lopes have been able to do good things here as well. Laura Marcos Canedo hitting that three-pointer, her first and only field goal of the game.
Kind of shows how the Lopes didn't like not having control in the University of Washington game, and so they showed up here today and they're assuming control of this game. They're dominating the Owls right now, 39-21, sorry. And their offense, their defense is showing up and they're ready to play as we get ready to start the second half.
Absolutely. The Lopes are shooting 48% from the field, 15 of 31. As Anaya Baker will get the point guard duties here to start the second half. Marina Laramie guarded by 3 players. Her shot is no good. Zelor Massaquoi gets the rebound, passes it out to Casey Rarick, but her pass is too high for Casey Rarick. Zoranova up top, guarded by Lauren Marcos Canedo. Wide open was Katie O'Reilly. She's going to take the ball to the rack, and she's going to draw a foul from Zelor Massaquoi. Blocking foul there by the Liberian defender for the Lopes. Katie O'Reilly will go to the line, shooting 1. Katie O'Reilly gets her free throw to go. O'Reilly coming into the game shooting 77% from the free throw line. Casey Rarick in the corner, taking it to the basket. Her layup off the glass, no good. No traveling called against Janicki as she went to the ground. Katie O'Reilly down low, guarded by Zelor Massaquoi. She gets her shot to go. Nia Baker bringing the ball up. Zelor Massaquoi up top, one of the forwards for the Lopes here. Laura Marcos Canedo down low. In the corner for Casey Rarick, wide open. She sinks her three-pointer, her first 3 of the game.
You always love to see the Lopes whenever they get a good sequence of passing down and they get that three-pointer sinking right in there.
Zoranova up top. Down low to Melinda Myers. Charging fouls. Casey Rarick draws the foul there against Melinda Myers. Getting her body in front of the defender. Setting up camp there and drawing the foul. Turnover here for the Owls, and now give the ball right back to the Lopes.
The Owls have shifted to a full court press, looks like, and the Lopes hopefully going to be able to get around that.
Baker guarded by Cedeno. Wide open is Casey Rarick. Over the top for Laramie. Tapped out of bounds by an Owl. Lopes will keep the ball. Doyle coming into the game for Melinda Myers. Inbounds here. Anaya Baker to inbounds. Finds Laramie. Going against Doyle. Double teamed in the corner. Goes through the double team and finds Anaya Baker. Great pass there from Laramie to find a driving Anaya Baker who lays it in off the glass.
There's that teamwork we were talking about too.
Shot is no good from Janicki. Lopes lead 44-26 here.
Lopes foul, number 13, Coach Canedo. Coach Canedo's first personal, second team foul.
Foul is called against the Lopes here. The Owls will inbound. O'Reilly with the ball. Double teamed in the corner by Canedo and Rarick. And that's going to be a foul called against number 34, Katie O'Reilly, running right into Zelor Mascoy. Kind of selling that one. It was off the ball. It's a foul nonetheless. Laura Marcos Canedo with the ball, guarded by Zoranova. Both teams really trying to press and trap opposing players. Casey Rarick, Tanaya Baker, Laramie for three. Now it's going to go over the top of the backboard, out of bounds here. Ball back to the Owls.
Like you said with the pressing, the thing it is with now the Owls and the Lopes is that they're both pressing quite hard. Offense and defense executing well, but it's a matter of who can execute and who can get through this press better.
Cedeno to the rack. Her shot is off of the iron, no good. Laramie from the baseline, out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Owls. Zoranova stopped as she crosses midcourt. Janicki for three. Off the iron, no good. Over and back is not the call. Call is going to be against Casey Rarick for pushing, as she was boxing out a bigger number 5, Raven Doyle. Vanessa Murphy and Jessica Gajewski coming into the game. Janicki to inbound. Down low to Raven Doyle. Back out to Janicki. Cedeno wide open. Her shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Janicki. She puts it back up and in. Cedeno coming into the game with 13.6 points per game, as that basket is made there by Jessica Gajewski. Down low to Katie O'Reilly. Back out to Janicki. Trailing Doyle and Cedeno. O'Reilly with the shot falling away from the basket. It is no good. Cedeno coming in averaging 13.6. She only has 5 today. Vanessa Murphy guarded by O'Reilly. Her turnaround and fadeaway shot is no good. Substitutions trying to come into the game. Foul called against number 34, Katie O'Reilly. Multiple substitutions coming in for both teams here. Ball will stay on this end. August Duchard to inbound. Jessica Gajewski to Casey Rarick. Down low to Laramie. Taken away by Gabriel. Blocking foul called against Casey Rarick, as she was set up just outside of the restricted area. Rarick's third personal foul. Fourth team foul here in the third quarter. Janicki's first free throw is no good. Janicki coming into the contest shooting .500 from the line, averaging 4.9 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, and 19 total steals. Her second free throw is good, making it 29-47 here for the Lopes, up by 18. Ball movement from the Lopes. Gajewski. Back to Gajewski from Murphy. Coming around a screen, August Duchard. Casey Rarick in the corner, no shot. A foul is going to be called against number 31, Rakaira Gabriel. August Richard will inbound. That was Gabriel's first personal foul of the game. Casey Rarick finds it. August Richard coming around a double screen. Gajewski. Offensive foul against Vanessa Murphy. Ball will go right back to the Owls.
Offensive foul. Lopes number 20, Vanessa Murphy.
We're going to want the Lopes to slow down a little bit. I mean, they're moving really quick. Ball movement and everything, smooth. But the faster they go, the more mistakes seem to be made.
Melinda Myers with that basket. Basket is good from Maria Laramie. Perry bringing the ball up, guarded by August Duchard. Gabriel up top, guarded by Rarick. Mismatch up top for the Owls if they want it. Perry guarded by Perry. Perry guarded by Duchard, and ball is going to be out of bounds. A sprawling Melinda Myers couldn't get it. Timeout on the floor. Lopes lead 49-31 here in the third quarter.
At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
Welcome back to GC Arena. Lopes lead 49-31. Been a slow start to the third quarter here in the second half of play against the Owls. They scored 10 points, however, in this quarter. Both teams scoring 10 points, but it's been a slow game so far. Both teams pressing. This hasn't had the same feel as the first half, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. With both teams pressing, there's a little more aggression going on too. A lot more fouls that seem to have been drawn in this third quarter, and both teams are trying to get past this press, trying to get past and work more as a team to get the ball around. And there hasn't been really consistent play from both sides at the moment.
Both teams committing 4 or more fouls. The Owls with 4 fouls here in the quarter. The Lopes with 5. And the Lopes are still led by Marina Laramie, who has 21 points. Coming into at the end of the half, she now has 23 points. She's 5 of 6 from the line and 9 of 15 from the field. She's been able to do everything she's wanted to do. She just hasn't been able to get that going here so far in the second half.
Right. And what they're going to need is once they get past the press, they just got to be able to get the ball movement. The ball movement is key. Keeping the ball out of the hands of the Owls will definitely be the strongest asset that the Lopes can find right now.
Ball movement working all first half long for the Lopes. The Lopes will look to continue to do that here in the second half. Lopes will inbound and immediately get pressured by the Owls. Anaya Baker gets it across midcourt. Laura Marcos Canedo finds Jessica Gajewski. Laura Marcos Canedo driving, baseline shot is no good. Rebound by Shannon.
Lopes foul number 3, Marina Laramie.
That'll send Shannon to the line. Shannon is a 75% free throw shooter from Noblesville, Indiana. A 5'9" freshman. O'Reilly and Shannon, high school teammates and now college teammates, both from Noblesville High School. Second free throw from Shannon is no good. The ball goes out of bounds, but nobody was running after it for the Lopes. 2 players in blue running after that ball. Ball is across midcourt. Zelor Masquet with the ball. Foul called against Melinda Myers. She now has 4 personal fouls in the game, 4 total points. That'll send Laura Marcos Canedo to the line. 76.9% free throw shooter. She drains her first one.
Florida Atlantic substitution, number 5, Raven Doyle.
Laura Marcos Canedo with 6 points in the game, 1 for 3 from the field. Rebound to Nia Baker, and the Lopes have another 30-second shot clock. Kick ball called. Lopes will continue to keep the ball here. 23 seconds left on their shot clock. 3:55 on the quarter clock. Laramie gets her own rebound after her shot was no good. Finds Jessica Kajewski. And another 30-second shot clock for the Lopes here. 3:35 left in the quarter.
You almost want to see a little bit more communication from the team as they're talking and they're dealing with this pressure right now, making sure they can keep getting the ball back.
Laramie with 2 offensive rebounds. She doesn't get her second shot to go. Smiling, however, after her missed shot and the 2 rebounds. She's going to the line shooting 2. 23 points for Laramie, 5 of 6 from the line today. Scored 31 points against Denver and had 24 and 7 against Washington, making 4 3-pointers in that game against number 13 team in the country.
Florida Atlantic substitution, entering the game, number 15, Sasha Cedeno.
Marina Laramie from St. Louis, Missouri, a redshirt senior. As the Lopes get another offensive rebound, and we'll have another 30-second shot clock after Laramie wasn't able to get any of her free throws to go. Laura Marcos Canedo, a deep 2, toe on the line. Offensive rebound, Anaya Baker. Baker now with 6 rebounds. And Marina Laramie gets her shot to go this time. She has 26 now. Perry to the lane and gets her floater to go. A little teardrop shot, and it fell. Nia Baker to Laura Marcos Canedo. Laramie all alone up top. Back to Laura Marcos Canedo.
Lopes executing excellent ball movement and rebounding.
Kajewski for 3. She gets her first three-pointer of the half to go. She's 2 of 3 from the field, and she's in the double digits for the Lopes. Second player in double figures in the game for the Lopes. Ball out of bounds off of Alexis Shannon, driving to the rack. Ball will go back to the Lopes here, up 56-34.
Lopes pressure seems to be confusing up the Owls a little bit all over again.
And we expected Cedeno to play better than she has today. She had a double-double against the University of Arizona. She has 5 points so far in this game with 4 rebounds and 4 turnovers. Laura Marcos Canedo for 3, no good. Out of bounds. It'll stay here. Foul's going to go against Raven Doyle. Tanisha Daniels will go to the line. Tanisha Daniels makes her first free throw. And those are Tanisha Daniels' first two free throws of the season. she got both of them to go. She's perfect from the line. Anaya Baker guarding Perry. Perry working against the relentless Anaya Baker. Good defender for the Lopes. She pulls down another rebound, but it goes right back to the Owls. Janicki guarded by Gajewski. Down low to Tanisha Daniels, who was guarding Raven Doyle. Foul's going to go against Tanisha Daniels.
Lopes foul number 32, Tanisha Daniels.
That'll send Doyle to the line.
Owls seem to be taking up a little bit of a different strategic plan going on right now.
First free throw from Doyle is no good. Coming into the game, shooting 800 from the line.
33. Defense round.
Doyle's second free throw is good. 58-35 ball game here with just over a minute left to play in the third quarter. Anaya Baker out to Laura Marcos Canedo. She hops, and that's going to be a travel. Turnover there by Laura Marcos Canedo, the point guard from Spain. A fifth-year transfer from South Florida. Zoranova finds Doyle. Doyle turnaround. A little pop shot there from Doyle is good. Doyle leads the team with 9 for the Owls. She's perfect from the field. Laramie guarded by Doyle. Canedo looking at options. Gajewski back out to Canedo. Baker driving, fouled there by Janicki. Julia Janicki drawing. The foul was Anaya Baker. Alex Bloom coming into the game. Anaya Baker with 4 points on the game, 2 of 3 from the field. Her first free throw is no good. Baker is a 58% free throw shooter here this season. And this is the first meeting between the two teams for Atlantic and GCU as Anaya Baker makes her second free throw. Bloom guarding Zoranova. Down to Janicki. Janicki's shot is good. A little shot that looked off balance, but she got the fall. Florida Atlantic playing in Conference USA. A little shot there from Jessica Gajewski. Not a pretty looking shot there. She just let that ball go with her left hand. She got the fall. A great shot there. That fell Lopes lead 61-39 after that fantastic shot with very little time left on the clock from Gajewski. Lopes lead 61-39 at the end of the third quarter.
GCU's College of Science, Engineering, and Technology offers a premier STEM education with relevant curricula designed to lead you to a career in the competitive fields of science, technology, engineering, and math. GCU is investing in the future of our STEM programs with multiple state-of-the-art facilities, providing students with access to cutting-edge technology. Our STEM education is motivated by a Christian worldview, which cultivates ethical decision-making. The College of Science, Engineering, and Technology fosters traits in adaptability, collaboration, creativity, as well as ethical and social awareness, which makes our graduates from our STEM programs more competitive. Through robust collaboration and partnership with industries that require a STEM-prepared workforce, our faculty concentrates exclusively on student success within a deeply nurturing Christian setting. Find out more at gcu.edu/CSET.
And welcome back to GCU TV. Lopes leading 61-39, led by Marina Laramie with 26 points, followed shortly there by Jessica Gajewski, who's come on the scene late here in the third quarter. She's got 12 points now. And Lopes have been able to get offensive scoring from somebody other than Marina Laramie, and that's showing as Jessica Gajewski, lost of words there. Jessica Gajewski's gone into double digits, getting that shot to go late in the third quarter with just a couple seconds left on the clock. Lopes lead 61-39. Rebound there by number 11, J.C. Bailey. Lopes foul called against Gajewski. Inbounds by J.C. Bailey. Rebound there by Bloom. Alex Bloom getting the point guard duties here in the fourth quarter. Lopes leading 61-39. Casey Rarick coming around a screen, gets the ball, and she drains a three there. Her second three-pointer of the game. She now has 5 points.
She loves that spot. Whenever she can get that spot wide open, she'll take it and she'll sink it in there every time.
Laura Massaquoi down low, guarded by O'Reilly. She gets double teamed and then she lays it in off the glass. Out of bounds there in the corner. Janicki, the intended target. Double teamed by Rarick and Massaquoi.
Number 15, Sasha Cedeno.
Zaranova double teamed by Baker and Rarick. Cedeno down to O'Reilly. She's all alone on the block and she puts it in off the glass. Alex Bloom telling her teammates where to go. Gets the ball down low to Laramie. Laramie guarded by Doyle. Great defense there by Doyle, but a better shot there from Laramie. She's got 28 now.
That's the kind of leadership you want. When Alex Bloom tells you what to do and you have the leader of your team, the point guard, telling you where to go, she can get you the ball there and you can make that point go right in.
Alex Bloom coming off the bench today, a 5'5" senior guard from Clay Center, Kansas. Hasn't played a lot this year, but was an offensive threat last year after injuries. Coming onto the scene late in the season, coming on to be a leader as well and on that team riddled with injuries. She knows her place on this team. She's been able to do exactly what the coaching staff has asked her to do as well. Bloom with the ball, guarded by Cedeno. Cedeno unable to defend Bloom well enough, and Bloom gets the ball off the glass. A little kiss there, and gets it to fall. Knocked away by Anaya Baker. Ball out of bounds. Lopes leads 70-41. Anaya Baker coming out of the game. Laura Marcos Canedo back into the game. Zaranova up top, guarded by Bloom. Lopes in a 2-3 zone right now. Down low to Raven Doyle, but fouled there by Casey Rarick. A good foul there from Rarick, as she was a little bit mismatched down low. A taller Doyle coming in at 6'2", up against Casey Rarick at 5'8". 4-inch difference there. Casey Rarick wisely fouling as the Owls don't go to the line on the foul. Shot there from Doyle is no good. Rebound O'Reilly. Foul is going to go against number Laura Marcos Canedo.
It's dangerous to have those fouls back to back. Rarick now has 4 personals, 1 more and she's out for the game. Oh, beautiful turnover. Alex Bloom takes it down.
Finds Laura Marcos Canedo. It's going to be a charging foul as Alex Bloom continued her progress through to the defender. And Alex Bloom commits her first personal foul and the 15th foul there. It wouldn't send the Owls to the line, however, as it was an offensive foul. Zoranova guarded by Bloom. Good defense there from Bloom. Zoranova to the rack, no good. Her shot high off the glass and rebounded by Laramie. Laramie now with 8 rebounds, 28 points. Laramie 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Vanessa Murphy to Casey Rarick, to Laramie, guarded by Janicki. Bloom, unable to keep that one in play. Laura Marcos Canedo is going to draw a charge there, as they're going to say she was outside the restricted area. Offensive foul there. Number 13, 23 for the Owls. That's Alexis Shannon. Lopes leads 70-41. And Alexis Shannon has 1 point so far in the game. That shot coming from the free throw line. O'Reilly leads Florida Atlantic with 11 points, the freshman from Noblesville High School. Bloom will slow things down. Murphy to Canedo. Laramie up top, guarded by 2, spins through those 2 defenders and gets her shot to go. She has 30. Great shot there from Marina Laramie. 3-pointer from Doyle, no good. Rebound, Janicki goes back up strong and she gets it to go. Lopes up 29 points here. Down low to Laramie from Rarick. Traveling is called against Laramie. Substitution will come in for both teams. 5:49 left on the clock.
3-point wise, looking at both teams, the Lopes are 6 and 15, while the Owls have not yet made a single 3-pointer this entire game.
0 for 15 from beyond the arc. Not the kind of numbers you want to see from a team that can really score from beyond the arc. Malia Sensi not playing today. She had 10 3-pointers coming into the season, into the game on the season, and Sasha Cedeno, 18 3-pointers made on the season. A threat that really hasn't been in the game, and Jessica Gajewski is going to make you pay. When you can't make threes, Jessica Gajewski is going to make a 3, and that's what she did right there. She has 15 through the game so far. Cedeno has not played as we expected her to play, scoring a double-double against Arizona. Does not have a double-double today. Cedeno with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and sitting right now, she's committed 4 turnovers. She's 0 for 4 from beyond the arc, 2 for 8 from the field. Not the numbers that Kelly Lewis J would want out of her star player. But sometimes that's how it goes in sports and in basketball. As number 31, Rakaira Gabriel gets her first free throw to go here at the line. Gabriel, 500% free throw shooter at the line. She's 1 for 1 today. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Marina Laramie. Anaya Baker to Marina Laramie. Janicki with the ball. Janicki guarded by Gajewski. Blocked by Gajewski there. And Marina Laramie is going to take it down the floor. 3-on-2, Tanisha Daniels. And it's out of bounds off of Gabriel. And now it's going to be a timeout. 75-46 Lopes lead, led by Laramie with 30.
I'm Dominique. I'm a student here at Grand Canyon University studying hospitality management. My hospitality courses here are giving me a high quality education from professors that I know have been successful. Being able to work while I'm in school has enriched my college experience. I feel like I know where I'm going and what I want to do. When they say find your purpose, they mean it.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GCU TV. Lopes leading 75-46, led by Marina Laramie with 30 and Jessica Gajewski with 18.
Yeah, the Lopes have definitely been offensively dominating this quarter, and both teams pressuring really intensely. Both teams looking for the ball, looking for the shot. The Owls not necessarily able to execute that as well as the Lopes have been able to, but Marina and Jessica, they definitely have been able to show up and make these shots.
Yeah, the Lopes defense smothering all game long, and it's really showing here late in the game. Their dominance, their stamina really on display here in this second half as they've been able to increase their lead, down up 29 now over the Owls, traveling from Florida Atlantic. They got 3 days rest, Florida Atlantic, after playing against Arizona, but they just haven't been able to produce the numbers from specifically their star athlete in Cedeno, who came in after scoring a double-double against Arizona in Tucson. She just hasn't been able to do that today. At 5 points, 4 rebounds, she's not even on the floor right now. Wolves have been really able to shut her down all game long.
Absolutely, and oftentimes when your star player is having an off day, the rest of the team can feel that effect of that as well.
A slow start for the Owls after going up 1-0 with the score clock still at 10 minutes after the Lopes were assessed a team technical timeout for a scorebook error. Wide open, Tanisha Daniels, great pass there from Baker. Tanisha Daniels now with 4 points in the game. August Suchard gets that ball. And another turnover here for the Owls. 22 turnovers through the game for the Owls. 7 this half for this quarter. Anaya Baker driving. Little teardrop shot is no good. She gets her own board. And then it's stolen away by Jenneke. Jenneke pull up, and she gets her shot to fall. She's been the offensive threat that Cedeno hasn't. O'Reilly and Jenneke with 11. Baker with the ball, finds Gajewski. Baker into the corner. Ball movement. Gajewski for 3. No good. Rebound Jenneke. The Owls, number 33, Ziranova. The long 2 there. Anaya Baker will bring the ball up. 2:55 left in the game. Gajewski for 3 again. This one's in and out of the rim. Rebound by number 31, Gabriel. Stolen away there by Tanisha Daniels. The Lopes will slow things down here, up 27.
The Lopes are definitely playing like they have the control of this game. They have not stopped. They get the ball, they take the ball back, and they do something with it. They move it, and they do whatever they can.
Bad pass there from August Suchard, stolen away by the Owls. Ziranova bringing the ball up. Calling out the play. Gets a screen from Melinda Myers. Gabriel for 3. Banked it off and in. The bank is still open even though it's a Sunday. And the Lopes now have a 24-point lead after the 3-pointer from Gabriel.
The Owls' first 3 of the game, 2 minutes, with only 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called by the Lopes, up 77-53 here in the fourth.
Finding the right college isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GCU TV. Lopes up 77-53. Dewey, the Lopes have been able to do everything they've wanted, as we've said, all day long. They've come into today, executed their game plan from Trent May and the coaching staff, and they've been able to get the ball down low, kick it back out for a three-pointer, bring it back down low, split defenders, and do everything they've wanted to. A clinical performance here from the Lopes so far.
Absolutely. You know what? Like we said in the beginning, it was key for their defense to show up today, and they absolutely have. The Owls have not been able to execute anything to the capacity that the Lopes have been able to, and the Lopes have taken that and used that advantage and shown up offensively and defensively to overcome the Owls today.
Except for that three-pointer off the glass from Gabriel there, they just given the ball away, thrown the ball down low, an attempt to get the ball down low to a forward, but the ball has just been stolen away or gone out of bounds there for the Owls. Crisp passing not on the agenda for the Owls today. They would have liked to do that, but they haven't been able to do that so far in the game. The Lopes have been able to execute passing well. They haven't forced any passes, except for the last couple passes here in this fourth quarter. But as a whole, the Lopes have been able to perform well, pass well all day long. They committed less turnovers. The Lopes only committing 19 turnovers. The Owls committing 23. And that'll score on the scoreboard as the Lopes are up 77-53. Nia Baker with the ball. Back to Bloom. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Rarick open for three. Her shot no good off the front iron. Zeranova with the ball, guarded by Bloom. Myers, the Arizona native, guarded by Tanisha Daniels. Janicki down low. Number 31, Gabriel, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line shooting two. Foul against Casey Rarick.
Lopes foul, number 11, Casey Rarick. Rarick's fifth personal.
Kiara Clark coming in for Casey Rarick, as Casey Rarick is fouled out. Rarick ends the game with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in 24 minutes played. She was 3 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. First free throw from Gabriel is good. The second one is good as well. Bloom with the ball. The basket is good, down low from Tanisha Daniels. Janicki driving, out of bounds off of Baker. Baker's relentless defense showing again today.
The best part about the Lopes' powerful defense today is that it's not just from one player. Every single player out there has shown up on defense and has been able to get the Owls to either really try or really fail at whatever they're trying to do.
Ball into Melinda Myers. She's going to draw a foul there as her shot was no good. Foul against number 24, Clark, a redshirt junior from Glendale, Arizona, transfer from GCC just down the road. .58 seconds left in the game. Lopes up 79-56. As the Lopes have been able to do everything they've wanted to do today, shooting 49% from the field, 36% from beyond the arc, and 75% from the line. Interesting statistics to look at. The Owls are shooting 6.3%. Yes, 6.3% from beyond the arc. August Duchard with the ball, finding Tanisha Daniels down low after it was batted away. Bloom in the corner for three. It's no good. Rebound, Murphy. Murphy back up off the glass. Gets it to go with under 30 seconds to go in the half and in the game. Lopes up 81 to 57 after the scoreboard is updated. Bailey with the ball. Into the corner for Zoranova. Zoranova's shot is good. The second three-point shot made by the Owls all game long. 11.8% from beyond the arc. And Bloom will hold the ball here and let time expire. Lopes are going to win this one 81-60. A fantastic performance from Laramie and Gajewski, finishing with 30 and 15 respectively. Lopes finish out the game 81-60. A fantastic performance all around from the Lopes. Relentless pressure on defense, relentless pressure on offense, and it showed as they were able to beat the Owls by 21.
Absolutely. Both teams came today, play a game. They showed up, but the Lopes were just able to execute more.
As Lopes win this one 81-60. Player of the game, Marina Laramie, scoring 30 points in the game. We'll be right back. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. This has been a GCU TV production. I'm Fletcher Like alongside Dewey Jeffries. For everybody behind the scenes, thank you and have a great Sunday afternoon.